let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's an energy. It's a weird one. This is not going to resonate with everyone, but let's see. Nine of Swords. Someone's very anxious right now. Very anxious. I guess that's what I'm feeling. Okay. Three of Wands, the Lovers, Eight of Swords. This is a thing. This is a thing. Someone's in their head about the future of a love connection, and I just gotta say, please raise your vibration, okay? Six of Wands. There is possibility for success here, okay? The King of Wands. There's definitely a possibility for success. It's just the King of Wands can be a bit controlling, like a hyper controlling. But there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of desire, okay? This is interesting. This is interesting. Someone could be worried a little too much about appearances. Maybe they're being self-conscious. Temperance, Queen of Pentacles. Well, this is interesting. Learning how to balance passion and stability. Fire and earth. Fire and earth is a volatile mix. The fire can burn the earth, you know, can eat it. Fire is also transformation. And the thing is, it's really just about finding that balance. Inner harmony, peace with yourself, instead of self-destructing, you know? Because the Eight of Swords is like, there's a way out of a situation you put yourself in. It could be a mental trap, self-limiting beliefs, not feeling worthy, insecurity. This could be you or someone in your energy. But the Three of Wands is like foresight, okay? So it's saying that with the Nine of Swords, like, someone's in their head like crazy about the future, almost self-destructing, overthinking the future, when they just need to find peace right now. Just need to find peace. Stop worrying. Stop worrying so much. You know, if there's something you can do, if there's action you can take right now that's aligned with your heart, regarding your passion, something you're passionate about, someone you love, then do it. Take the action. Who cares? I don't know. There's this energy of taking things too seriously and catastrophizing. The World. Yeah. Okay. A cycle is ending, or something has to end. A cycle of, this is like runner chaser on this card. So that cycle has to end. Don't chase and don't run. Don't hide who you are and don't beg for attention. Don't seek a toxic amount of validation from a source that is not reliable in the first place. It's like ending toxic cycles. Okay? But the world also shows an ending. So some of you have already ended this toxic cycle. And there's just some remnants, some residual energy that has to leave. And it's leaving. Don't worry. Don't worry about anything. If you're worried about something, that's a problem. There's something there. There's something you have to do. You have to fix that worry. If you're worried about like someone, if you're, okay, how about this? If you care about someone and you're worried about how they're doing, turn the worry into hope. Hope that they're doing well. You can even let them know. Be like, I hope you're doing all right. Literally, that shows you care and that acknowledges your feelings. And it's very simple, very heart-led, very mature, very much like, yeah, screw pride, screw ego. I'm just gonna say how I feel because I'm a mature adult. like simple. It's positive energy. You're giving positive support. Like, imagine you sent that message to someone who's feeling like really alone, and like maybe they just haven't been asked how they're doing in a while, and to know that someone hopes they're doing well can be quite nice of a feeling, you know? There's just an energy of worry. I'm just like, fix it. You know what to do. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. If you feel like doing something, then do it. You'll learn something, even if it's not exactly, even if it doesn't turn out exactly how you thought. Everything happens for a reason, okay? You want what you want for a reason. There's unfinished business. You have to do something about it instead of just hoping or waiting. You can hope, but don't be obsessive. If you find yourself slipping into that obsession or even just negative energy, then there's something in you that you're neglecting. Something in you feels neglected, not cared for, not seen, not nurtured. So you have to nurture it. You have to give it attention. You have to let it express itself. The star is surrender. It's also wishing, hoping, receiving your wishes coming true, receiving wishes. Bats are all about transformation. There's a lot of endings. You have to end. There's a lot that has to end. There's a lot that's already ended. But with the star, it's really surrendering to silence, surrendering to high priestess energy, to truth. Seek answers in silence and trust it. You have to trust your intuition. Trust the guidance you're getting. You can't just keep asking and then not listening once you get an answer. You have to trust. You have to commit to yourself, to your ascension. You have to drop your ego, your pride, when it becomes outgrown. Oh. The Hierophant, judgment. Yeah, judgment is surrender again. It's surrender. Judgment is no going back. The Hierophant is all about seeking higher knowledge. Spiritual masculine. Seeking and finding. Studying. Discipline. Yeah. Cleanse your energy. Maintain your peace, please. And if you feel yourself getting scattered or desperate, it's a sign. You need a break. Or you need some TLC, some tender loving care, for real. Like, it is that simple. You can get clouded. Your judgment can get clouded. 6 of Swords. Move to calmer waters. Internally, spiritually, physically. Just get out of that energy that's not yours. You're not density, okay? You're not desperate. You're not obsessive. in toxic ways. You are grounded. You are the star. You are balanced. Wise. Trust your wisdom. You're going to be alright. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna pull more cards. Hold on, I have to find them. There is a somber energy here. I don't know exactly what it's about. Fox. Someone wearing a mask. Deceiving a woman. Okay. Mice. Okay. Child. Sorry. That wasn't personal, I swear. I didn't mean to hit you. Okay. Child, fox, woman, mice. That is fascinating. Those are cards. Those are cards. Okay, hold on. I believe the mice card is about toxic environments. The fox card is associated with cunning, deceit, intelligence, resourcefulness, and the ability to always find one's own sustenance one way or another. Often this card is linked to work and the search for sustenance. Okay. You know, Olivia Rodrigo released she's having an album come out, and she released a song. I randomly came across it on Spotify. It's called Cure, I think. The Cure. And it literally talks about how she fell in love, right? And she thought this guy was going to be the cure-all, right? Gonna cure her loneliness, for real. But that's not a thing. Okay, of course it didn't work out, okay? You can listen to that song if you want. But she's just realizing that there is no cure. She says that in the song, there is no cure. It'll never be the cure. It'll never be the cure. Because you cannot find that outward. You have to find it inward. You can't. You just can't. You're not gonna find what you're looking for if you're looking outside of yourself. Involving, like, love, but, like, it's not. You can't heal your heart with someone else. Someone else can help you. They can help you heal, but they're not gonna cure you because you're not sick, bro. You just got it. Change your subconscious, honestly. Just reprogramming your subconscious to believing that you're actually worthy of love, and then you can just emanate love. And it takes real discipline. Okay, when you feel yourself slipping into old patterns, old, trauma responsive defense mechanisms, you have to pull yourself up. Stand up, okay? And realize who you are. You are deserving of love, and you are love. It is you seek to find, okay? For real. It is you. It is you you're looking for. It is you who abandons yourself, okay? Who neglects yourself. If you ever feel neglected or abandoned, then you weren't taking care of yourself. And I don't want you to blame yourself. I just want you to fix it. I just want you to start taking care of yourself. Start loving yourself. Start nurturing yourself. And you'll find inner peace, and you won't be so distracted by the world. There has to be a level of detachment from other people, from material things. You have to be emotionally independent, not this immature energy. Emotionally mature, not letting fear control you, not letting worry is fear. Not letting fear control you, not letting anxiety control your actions. Choosing to regulate your emotions. Take time away when you need it. Take breaks. Don't overwork yourself till you're burnt out. You have to be disciplined, committed, or else you're gonna get swallowed in darkness. And you know, there's always a way out. Okay, there's always a way out. No matter how far gone you may feel, you can always come back. You can always come back. You can always rise again, raise your vibration, do things that make you happy. Indulge if you must. Feel sad for as long as you need to. Express, journal, make art, listen to sad music, you know, whatever you gotta do. Watch tarot readings about it, whatever you gotta do. But eventually you have to refocus yourself consciously. You have to choose, okay, I'm gonna do this now because I like doing this and it makes me laugh, or it makes me smile and it raises my vibration. And it's that simple. And then you remember, you start remembering who you are, and remembering that you are not your emotions. They come and go for reasons. Yeah, the child card is related to everything new, growing, having great potential and promise. Living at someone else's expense. Vulnerability, inexperience, irresponsibility. Oh boy. 29. I mean, the card woman is literally the card woman. It's significance signifies an important woman. Literally. It could talk about traditional feminine qualities, like shadow feminine energy, insecurity, scarcity, lacking, feeling, just feeling like you're lacking something. And mice is telling me it's your environment making you feel like this, and it's not actually you. But it's the environment you're in, the energy you're around. And I think you need a break. The mice card is negative. It portends nervousness, losses, breakdowns at home, squabbles with a partner, discord. Living at the expense of others. Again. I feel like your energy is being drained by something. And the thing is, fear drains you quite heavily. Like if you've been real tired recently, it could be you fearing something, like subconsciously, or it could be someone in your energy being scared, and you could just pick up on it, even if they're not thinking about you specifically. But if they're not, like, if there's distance between you, then yeah, they are thinking about you specifically. Which they might be unconsciously projecting anxiety onto you. If you've been like struggling to sleep, that's could be why. I'm really getting energy vampire. Like, it's interesting because a lot of energy vampires don't know that their negativity is so affecting, like that it really affects people around them quite heavily. But you can know. You don't have to be ignorant to it. You can be aware that you need breaks from people. You need to not entertain certain people. You need to just give them nothing or the bare minimum to survive. Like, you have to protect your energy. And I'm being so serious about that. Because what you give your attention to, you're giving your energy to. You're going to feel drained. You gotta let it go. Surrender. Be the mature one. The emotionally mature one. And avoid them. Like, I'm being so serious. You have to avoid that energy in others. And let go of it if it ends up affecting you. If you end up absorbing it, you gotta let go of it cautiously. And the thing is, being consciously aware of its existence is a part of letting go of it. Empathy. Empaths tend to absorb their environment quite intensely. And you gotta learn to cleanse your energy. And you gotta keep up with it. You have to keep up with it. Like, it's a serious thing. You're gonna be drained. Okay. Fidelity. I try to keep my readings about the person watching because it's only relevant to you. It's like, what's the point? What's the point in telling you information you're not going to use? It's like, you keep asking for answers and then getting them. Okay, now what? What are you going to do with the information? Are you just going to sit around doing nothing? Or are you going to be like, I'm using the information to heal myself, when the information is telling you to take action? Like, what are you doing? It's like you're scared to act, scared to do something about it. Okay, you feel a certain way, do something about it. Fear is here to teach you something. If you're scared of losing someone or something forever, clearly you really want it. So what are you waiting for? It's just like, I can understand if they like blocked you, that means they don't, well, I'm not going to pretend to understand the other person, right? But that at least means they're not taking you seriously enough. Or, I mean, did you earn the block? Did you earn it? Were you being obsessive? Were you being annoying? Did you earn it? If you did, you gotta find a way to say sorry, right? Any way you can. You gotta get creative to make amends. To actually show that you've grown and you've matured from the situation, right? And then if they don't unblock you, if they're not willing to hear you out, then they're not willing to hear you out and they're not going to take you seriously. So you have to learn how to move on and let go. And that takes grieving what you have lost. And you haven't lost much, right? You lost something that no longer resonates with you. So now you can gain everything that does resonate with you. It's not really you haven't lost anything. You just cleared space. Okay, forgiveness. Yep. Forgiveness is possible. Sure is. All it takes is some humility, empathy, and a genuine apology. And I think you got some forgiveness. You can also forgive someone before they have apologized for yourself, so you can move on with your life. I recommend that type of forgiveness where you realize that everyone ever is just doing their best. And you'd be surprised how poorly people were raised and how they just haven't had like many opportunities to be healthy, quite frankly. And that's just fair. You can pity them, right? You can have empathy, and then you move on, right? If they hurt you, you heal. You heal the part of you that got hurt, right? You mourn, and then you forgive and let go. You forgive yourself for letting yourself be hurt, for letting them in. You forgive yourself. You realize, I took a risk and I don't regret it, and I'm gonna keep taking more risks because I like being alive. And then you heal that person. You're like, and you trigger healing in them naturally. You don't have to do anything consciously to do that. You just keep your integrity. Do what you gotta do. Keep a clear conscience. Say everything you gotta say. Forgive and then let go. Realize it's never that serious, and there's so many people in the world. You don't have to get caught up on one if they really aren't giving you what you need. Conquest. Oh God. That's kinky. You know what's funny? That's boring. I don't know, I felt bored when I looked at it. I was like, yeah, I've been there, done that. I'm bored. I'm over it. I want emotions. I want something intuitive and romantic. Conquest is not very romantic, in my opinion. It's just, I don't know, it's boring. I don't know why I'm feeling that energy. Someone might be real bored with that. Real bored with the sexual energy. Like, real bored. Wanting more. Wanting a deeper connection. Maybe they just don't connect that way. It's just not easy for them to connect that way. They don't lead with that. I wouldn't lead with that if this is about someone else and how they feel about this. Just don't lead with that energy. Okay, I'm feeling like, okay, how do I explain this? Some people, this really depends on their hormone levels. I'm gonna get scientific. Let me not. Okay, yeah, let me not. I'm just really interested in psychology. Anyways, some people connect. Okay. People bond in certain ways. Not everyone bonds the same. Some people bond with, like, oxytocin mainly, which is like emotional bonding, cuddling, you could say, the attachment. It's really more emotional, more mental, psychological. And some people bond more with, like, vasopressin, and dopamine. So it's like they need to feel like they have won. They've unlocked an achievement, for real. That's literally the feeling. Like, they've unlocked something. They've conquered something. They've made you do something that they wanted to make you do. And that's just a certain way. Some people bond more that way than with, like, emotions. And it is what it is. Like, it's just, people are different, right? But, like, people are different. Like, not everyone works like that, you know? So if you care about someone a lot, learning how they work is good. That's I recommend that. Learning how they function instead of assuming or guessing. Just learn. Be curious, okay? Power. Bro's, like, pinning her to a wall, okay? But the energy of this is quite fluid. It's interesting because when I look at it, he's being very, very gentle. And they're holding hands. And it's really giving cuddling energy. Like, it's not giving conquest at all. It's giving, like, slow, sensual, emotional, intuitive, going with the flow of her body, not like having a goal in mind that they must achieve right this second, it's more like just intuitively flowing like water. That is the vibe there, even though he's technically like pushing her against a wall. Like there's like no force. See, it doesn't look forceful at all. In fact, she looks like the one in control here. Like he just looks like he just wants to hold her and just be closer, and she just happens to be there. She just happens to be against a wall. Anyways, it's just, that is the vibe of that. Be more, I don't know why here, be more gentle. Be more gentle with yourself so you learn how to be gentle with others. Because some people need that gentleness. Okay, this card fell on the floor. Temptation. That red dress, it's giving like your past energy tugging on you, trying to get you to be all in your past, for real. It's like trying to get you to do old destructive things. And there's a gentle approach that you're wanting to go towards, and you're like, actually, I'm a mature adult, emotionally mature, intelligent, emotionally intelligent, intuitive, and I just want to feel happy, be happy, and I want my partner to feel the same, so why wouldn't I just do everything that makes them feel like that? And I'm sure they do the same for me. Like, it's not, there's no conquest, there's no control. It's like this, she's looking at him like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna go with the past? What are you gonna do? But she's still holding his hand, still walking firm, tall, and is very much behind him, like standing behind, standing with him. Definitely ready to run if he says run, like she's just like, okay, what do you want to do? It's your past. It's your past. How are we handling it? It's your shadow. How do you want to handle it? I'm right here. It's the energy. We have healing. Can I show this card? I'm gonna do it anyway, I don't care. Someone's watching. Healing. Okay. Healing. You guys might be healing from a distance. And I hope you realize that you have all the courage necessary within you to do whatever you want. Okay. Do whatever you want. You have the courage to just decide that you're going to be emotionally mature. You're going to be emotionally independent, detached from the outcome. And you're going to hold your integrity high and be like, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say sorry. I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to be vulnerable and open and honest. I'm going to just say, I hope you're doing all right. Because I am that confident and that secure in my masculine and feminine energy. I am that mature. I have dropped my pride. Let the ego die, the past ego die. And I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna say what I want, do what I want, and stand in my confidence, in my power. I'm gonna confidently choose to be gentle. I'm gonna securely choose to be mature. Like, it's just giving, like, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get my stuff together, my emotions together. I'm gonna ask for help when I need help. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go to therapy. Like, it's that, I'm just gonna do it because I feel like it, because I want to learn and I want to grow. I want to be mature. I want to learn how to be mature. I want to learn how to be emotionally intelligent. I feel like improving my life, so I'm gonna go and do it. And I feel once you do that, well, you have way healthier connections coming towards you. And if this person or someone from your past is doing the same work, because it's work, spiritual work, healing work, just emotional maturity, like maturing, like if they're doing that work too, why not? Why not come back together? Why not heal together? Why not have a good time? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not a big deal. It's just, it is what it is. The energy is what the energy is. After the ending, there again, that gentle energy, Queen of Cups. Transformation, change, metamorphosis, change. It is you choosing to change yourself, your own behavior, because you feel you want healthier situations. So make yourself healthier. Make healthier decisions. Yes, healthier decisions. Compassion, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, caring. That's literally all of the energy I was just saying. Because that is the vibe. That is the vibe. I want to ask the specific question. What happens? Okay, what does the collective attract once they step into this Queen of Cups energy after this transformation? Alright, we're going to see. We're going to see what they gotta say about this. The energies who love you unconditionally. Because clearly they're encouraging you to do this. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups. Celebration. 3 of Cups is also about reconciliation. New beginnings with new energy. Good luck. Destiny. Oh, the High Priestess, intuitive. She is the sacred feminine, the intuitive. Yeah, like you might be attracting your counterpart because you had Hierophant energy come out earlier. High Priestess, the counterpart to the Hierophant. 2 of Wands, progress. Okay, it's like, I really hope you understand what your guides are trying to tell you right now. It's really simple because, I mean, I would say that about the whole ascending journey. It's really simple, but it is not easy. It takes a lot of effort, discipline, commitment to yourself, to your heart, to your healing, to your growth, to your ascension. Like, it takes, not everyone does it. You know, not everyone does it because it takes a lot of work. Healing takes a lot of effort. Temptation will always be there, and how you handle it shows your maturity. Ace of Cups fell in my lap. Love on its way. As soon as you embrace the Queen of Cups energy, after that ending, that transformation, King of Pentacles, wealth, discipline, abundance, prosperity. The King of Pentacles is incredibly stable and secure, mature, a leader, respected. He minds his own business, and yeah, he's a master. He's mastered the material realm. He knows how to manifest. He's a master manifester. He gets everything he wants because he knows what he wants, and he's very disciplined, and he will get it no matter what. He's not going to force it. He knows how to go with the wave. He knows how to ride the wave of change. Seven of Wands. Perseverance. Protection. Defense. Maintaining control. I know some people feel out of control with their emotions, so they suppress them a lot. It'll feel like, again, like with the power card, it looks like she's in control. And as a lot of people are really scared of giving up control. Okay, they just are. They're scared of being controlled by someone else because they lack self-control. Once you gain emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, you become in control of yourself, in control of your emotions. You know how to self-regulate. You know how to calm yourself down, tame your own shadows. So once you get triggered, once the shadows come back up, you know how to handle it in a mature way. And you're less self-destructive. You're less destructive in general. You hurt people less. Because you've healed a lot. Yeah. I don't know why I got smaller. I don't know, I just started turtling. Like I was being a little too harsh. Because of that gentle energy. Four of Wands fell on the floor. Let me get it. Okay, I've got it. It was on the floor. Four of Wands. Celebration times 2. Joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming, coming home. I don't know what else you want me to say. I don't know what else you want me to say. If you want me to say more, get a personal reading from me, okay? Email me if you're worried about the price. Don't worry about money, okay? Anyways, bye. Bye. See you later. The Tower. I knew something dramatic would come out. Mars, get out of that dimension. The earthly dimension of Mars is anger, self-loathing, vengeance, shame, war, conflict. Yeah, you gotta ascend out of that plane. Sudden change, revelation, awakening, sudden insight, release. Let the tower fall. Let the change happen. Ride the wave. Don't stop it. If it's meant to die, let it die. Something new must be born. Okay. A new ego awaits you once you let the old one die. We go through many ego deaths. Okay. I'm on like number 9. It's crazy. There's a lot of change, especially when you live a life of ascension, spiritual ascension. It's like even just normal self-improvement, self-help. It's it's a lot of work. It's a lot of change, a lot of integration after that change. But once the bulk of it gets done, once you take it seriously, get the discipline, it gets easier, way, way easier. Easier to start, easier to cleanse, easier to protect yourself. You just have to learn. You have to make it a habit, for real. Like, once it's a new way of living. You have to learn a new way of being. Like, it's not easy, but it's simple. Just gotta do it. Anyways, you're not alone whatsoever, okay? There's many people in the world going through the same things as you, on the same journey as you. They just have different expressions, okay? Different expressions, different bodies, different choice. They make different choices, and that is okay. But please don't feel alone. Yeah, anyways, bye. See you later.